Shalom, shalom. Shalom, guys. My take on it is this is the new year. So I must have found out the true meaning of Christmas. Might I add? I'm very disgusted. To happy about the true meaning of Christmas. Let me get this one up and go.
Hey, I don't know what it
And I was doing it automatic, whereas before I would have to
I feel like
literally turn it on myself, so to speak. So this bad boy needs plugging in. Wow. Oh. Let me put it over here actually. What we're gonna do? Why do they always change the if any of these people are not coming up? Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Yeah, once I found out the true meaning of Xmas, I was like, absolutely not. Which is quite sad actually. Oh, here it is. Looking for my Vaseline. Looking for my Vaseline. Even that is all. I saw some information that I definitely need to have a look at. Yeah. Very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Hey! That's a joke. I know I'm just drinking a decaffeinated coffee, darling. Yeah, this is freeze dry soda. But yeah, so hope everybody's doing well. I wouldn't say enjoying the festive season because since I understand the meaning of Christmas, nah. You know? I see it as a remembrance of my ancestors, the ones that paved the way for us.
This is the best game to keep the brain.
Sorry, just to add there. Oh my gosh. I know, has anybody, well, we all know what that is, isn't it? It's ascension symptoms. When you get the sniffles, It's like a cold without the cold. Yeah, let that play for a bit. So yeah, we're already in the new year. I kind of have to do the maths in a minute. So June, I think he said July and August. Not part of the calendar. So you can imagine the brain's going neener, 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 neener. Yeah. But anyway, guys, anyway. Let's get this show on the road. Back goes the Vaseline, I think. Yeah. It's only the Vaseline. Yeah, it's a little bit of the sniffles. Alright, let's call it on the stuff. Let's put this brand so I don't knock it over. Also, control the micro to get sugar protection and increase fibers, energy convertibility. Also, let's let you return to sender any projections. Either eye. Negative energy in general. And return to sender scroll work sent to me. Am I connected? To my left, 10 pounds of water to my right. So, with the sort of work into micro aspect, messages for my collective, please and thank you. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Excuse me. Actually, I may need a tissue. Righty ho, my lovelies. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you know what? My teacher, I made my own little moisturizer. This one's rosemary, yeah. You see, when people are trying to do spell work on you or glamour magic to like affect your appearance or to make you come up in hives, this is like a fortifying barrier. And it smells wonderful. Just need to tweak it slightly, but yeah, there's a few more things I want to add to it. So yeah, I've had good feedback already. And this is more aimed at individuals like myself who suffer with sensitive skin. So yeah, I got them in 3 different scents as well. Rosemary, peppermint and lavender, all with medicinal properties. See, look at that. Look at that glow. Look at that glow. So yeah, this is what I've been using. So when people are asking like, oh, what do you use on your skin? I don't wear makeup. Well, I do wear makeup, not really, like a little bit of mascara. That's about it. Bit of eyebrow pencil. That's about it. Unless it's a special occasion. But yeah. Solid. Let's get this party started. So Spirit, what does my collective need to know? What's going on for them in this energy, please, and thank you. Oh, it's time. It's time for it to all come out. Ooh. Give it to me, Spirit. Give it to me, Spirit. It's time for it to all come out, okay? What is it time for it to all come out? Spirit. What exactly are you referencing to? Or who are you referencing? Who's thank you? Who are you referencing, Spirit? Who's my collective meeting there? Ooh, damn. Do you know what I'm getting? These are like hidden plans or some type of murder plot, some type of death plot. Let's just be straight. Let's just call it a straight up assassination, guys. Literally. Yeah, 7 of Cups. That's different, like different traps, different types of strategic plans, all for one outcome. Okay. So, like, what? Some type of death plot on whose spirit? Who's this death plot? Who's this death plot on? Yeah, this could be past, present, or future. So this could be something that happened in the past, or something that could be existing currently. The Fool card. So the Death card, Scorpio. The Fool card is Aquarius. So this could involve a Scorpio or an Aquarius, or one of my collective could be this energy, or these events could have taken place at these lunar cycles, whether it was Scorpio season or Aquarius season, past, present, or future. So the plot was basically to stop you from having any kind of new beginning, forward movement. So these signs could be involved, or you could be one of these signs, like I said, or it could have happened in one of these seasons. But the fact of the matter is, there is information that's either coming out or is already out about all these different plots and plans to take someone out, basically. Oh, my dear. That's how you know some people are wicked. Wicked, wicked, wicked. But clearly it didn't work. It was never gonna work. But each to their own. So yes, whatever they was conjuring up. But my collective, I sense that these people tried to have you in some type of state of like being overwhelmed, on edge, kind of like walking on eggshells. They really wanted you in some type of low vibrational frequency. But what's happened is you're not on the same timeline, so it doesn't resonate with you. So therefore, it's gone back. Excuse me, spiritual birth. It's gone. Whatever it was, it's gone back. Yeah. So because it's gone back. Yeah. I just said feeling someone's overburdened is put a 10 of Wands on their back, basically. So that just makes me sense like what can I say, where people kind of use you to weigh you down with their issues or their troubles. But so many people are experiencing these bad things because they're getting karma. Now, some people, yeah, I understand fully that they may just be going through an unfortunate season. But I'm saying 8 times out of 10, these people are experiencing some type of karma for past actions that they took that they're clearly not going to tell you. Again, this is why I say be careful who you assist. But yeah, whatever it is burdened them with 10 of Wands. So I sense that's the burden they were trying to put on someone else or somebody else. Could be plural. Yeah, wherever it was, they wanted some type of success out of I would say they wanted you to have some type of disappointment. So it's kind of like they tried. Do you know what this is telling me? This is telling me that they turned people against you, or they lied about you in some way, shape, or form, spread misinformation. Now this was actually like teamwork. So that's like saying everybody played a position. So if you notice how people are all right 1 minute and then literally click of a finger, they just turn for no reason. This is what it is. They was all under some type of negative illusion or some type of spell work. So because they was already in that low vibration, what happened is whoever was doing the magic on them, once they did it, it just clung to them basically. So they went with whatever was being told easily. I get there was no resistance at all. So these people basically sacrificed their whole bloodline getting involved in this. They ruined their own lives getting involved in this. What I will say is they wanted to destroy and destruct every aspect of your life. They didn't want people to they hate the fact that people like you. They didn't want people to assist you. They didn't want people to root for you. They just didn't want people to like you, full stop. It's like however they felt about you is how they want others to feel about you or view you, is what I will say. Yeah, they didn't work. Or if it worked for a short period of time, shit's wearing off because they were heartbroken or they got to do with some type of heartbreak. Okay. So it's on the fence, but I'm getting this as the instigator. So what I will say is, what I sense deeply is, this is someone that plays a very good, deceitful, cunning game. So this is what you would call a flip-flopper. Someone who acts innocent, but really is the instigator, is the perpetrator. This is someone older in age. Old enough to know better, I will say. Diabolical. Yeah, they play a very good game of deceit and deception. Confirm this towards spirit, please. Yeah. Something to do with a love situation. Ooh, damn. So justice and judgment came out together. So that tells me something's been rectified or someone's speaking up about something. What else have you got here? Oh, maybe there was some lies about some instability, possibly, by a King of Swords in the reverse. Someone that was clearly abusing their power or abusing their position or manipulated something, basically, which was unjustified. Hence why the karma's out here. Justice came out with judgment, Libra energy, and Scorpio. These could be individuals involved, like I said, or it could have just happened on these seasons, or you could be one of these signs. Doesn't have to be. Yeah, so there's some type of justice, like there's some type of balance being made, a judgment, a balance in judgment. This could be to either do with some type of love situation or some type of partnership, some type of contract that was forfeited by whoever's actions. So I sense is they did whatever to have you at some type of imbalance, which again makes me think about someone that basically wanted to take your life. Definitely. It's actually, look, stability is out there. Oh, so this is someone I want to take the collective stability. They was jealous of it because what you present is not the narrative that's being spread and that's being shed light on, basically. Okay. Yeah, it has. I just has been going on for far too long. Yeah. Again, 9 times out of 10, you know the perpetrators. Most of it. Someone was trying to stop you from some type of completion, whether that be like your own personal transformation. Maybe some of you are studying. Yeah, whoever these people are, whoever people or peoples or people, as in one. You could be saying 10-10. It seems like, yeah, they're pissed because somebody's not having no. That's the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So that tells me someone that's on the wrong side of the track. Somebody's or somebody. Yeah. So there's no success. There's no financial success or any type of security. So, yeah. Someone's being burdened by some type of lack of finances, instability. Is clearly karma, some type of judgment for past actions. That they clearly, this is, and that's the 10 of Cups, so this could be like it more than likely involves family. Like either family or work colleagues or ex-lovers. They want you to be happy. For whatever shape or whatever, there's no reason acceptable for this kind of behavior. But what I will say is they didn't want you to have any type of contentment or happiness. And 9 times out of 10 is because you chose yourself. It seems like people, like families, try to bully you into normalizing and accepting abuse. I'd just say straight demonic narcissism. That's technically what it is. And that could be one parent or both parents. But yeah, this is definitely a family affair. Maybe there's a family of these individuals that was very good at cloaking themselves. So they all do the same thing, so they all can like, but now their cups is empty. So whatever death plan that they had or plan of assassination didn't work. Whatever plans they had is being exposed. Definitely. Give me some more on this 10-1 situation, Spirit. Yeah, so whatever this attack was, it was to keep somebody in some type of lack of finances or poverty of some way, shape, or form. So that's like saying that he was like suppressing or oppressing somebody. Yeah, the 9 of Cups is in the reverse. So that tells me they didn't want someone's wishes to come true, or they was the ones stealing people's wishes, basically. And if they couldn't steal it, they would destroy it or sabotage it in any way, shape, or form. Yep. This, I sense that my collective it won't say you found a way, It's like you was guided what to do, and it's like whatever it was you was guided to do to defend yourself comes naturally. So that tells me this is who you are. This is your path. This is what you did in previous lives. Although, like I said, they do like to wipe your memory and all that madness. Yeah, and someone's heartbroken about stepping into your full divinity, or let's say your full sovereignty. Yeah, so if these people was collaborating, that shit's over. It's in the reverse. Either that or these people try to stop you from even collaborating with others or ever seeing you as an asset. But they went a bit too far. Yeah, they did this for some type of happiness or level up collective, and they're not getting it. They're getting the opposite. It's like I keep seeing everything they was wishing and praying for the target, that's what they're getting. And everything that was trying to, everything that they manifested or took from their target, that's what their target's receiving. Definitely. Yeah, so now they're the ones that have to be cautious with money, or they want to do like penny pinching. In any way, shape. Basically, they just wanted you to suffer. These are very sick individuals collected that thrive. Like I sense that it turns them on when they see other people suffering, or when they see their dirty work having some type of effect on the intended target. Vile individuals, yeah. They used it. They was doing moon magic over this shit in order to facilitate these acts. But you can only do so much before that shit starts to come back to you. Yep, see there? Why did that one card flip over like that? So I'm taking it. Ooh, 3 of Pentacles. So there's some type of disagreement, bickering, fighting. I do actually sense physical fighting, so maybe the police may have needed to be called, or the authorities. Yeah, the 7 of Pentacles in a reverse. So whatever work they was putting in, they're not receiving any reward for it. And then we got the 3 of Pentacles. Damn. So whatever it was never yielded them any type of success. If anything, it was their downfall. But that's what they chose, isn't it? Is literally like whatever these people was doing over these moon cycles. So say for instance, they was doing like a Pacific ritual every full moon. It's like once you was activated or awakened or whatever however you want to articulate it. It's like the more they did it is the more the creator was revealing to you. It was a bit sporadic at first, and then it was just like back to back to back to back to back. And these people believed that they was really clever because they thought you was unsuspecting. To be fair, they basically called you dumb. That's what you said, is that you was dumb and slow. Yeah. Five or one. Sorry, the 5 was. So basically, all these collaborations, their hidden agenda's been exposed. That's just confirming the death card, then, isn't it? About some type of assassination plot against the Earth Angel or Earth Angels. It's what they do in everybody's bloodline, isn't it? Yeah, one person who's extremely jealous, one person who likes to turn the rest against the other one. behaviors learned, so you got to look at the parents or the parental figures. Yeah, the devil in the reverse. So this tells me they tried to put you in, either they tried to put my collective in some type of devil energy, or they tried to attach some type of demonic entity to you so that these people could, again, feed from you. What a bunch of blood-sucking reptilians. What else for this energy spirit? Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Here comes the sun, doo doo doo. Yeah. You may have got into some type of Queen of Wands energy. So whatever work you did, basically, it gave you the tools to be able to express yourself productively, if that makes any sense. And many people didn't like that. In fact, it's like, whilst you've been on this journey, you've been going beyond leaps and bounds in emotional maturity, your spiritual maturity, your physical maturity. It's just elevated all around. It's like you've come out of your shell, you've dusted it, and you've blossomed. Yeah. They didn't want that. This is why they were trying to send this negative demonic energy to you. Yeah, because you're a star, baby. They only do it to the stars anyway. Those of us that was destined for great fortune. And your family knew too. Exactly, look there. So this tells me this is the energy that they may have had you in the past, but they wanted you in. So you're not in that energy. So that tells me these people are in despair. Why do I need to count the nines? Wait. Okay, so you could be seeing 777 or 99. 4455. Yeah. Capricorn energy. It could be a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. And a Pisces. These are more than likely the energies of iniquity, the evildoers. Yeah, they thought they had the authority to puppet and orchestrate people's lives. So these are people that have control issues. Yeah. So this is them. So they're heartbroken because they know they just ruined their whole life. So what they have no forward movement. So this means there's no moving on to calmer waters either for what they've done. Basically, it's like they're waiting for some type of happy news. For some of you, how can I say? They've been trying to do some type of negative projections or some type of spell work to make you reach out to them. That doesn't work. So sometimes if you don't think about these people ever, and then all of a sudden they either keep seeing their name, or they keep randomly coming into your mind. That's spell work. It's like they're trying to seek pity from you. It's like they want some type of attention because they're not getting any. So all the things that they used to do to you in the past to provoke you, that was all a plan. Because that's what they was getting from it. The Ten of Pentacles. They was profiting from your outburst. They were profiting from your retaliation. Also, the while they was either filming you or had people watching you. They had like an audience to fuel this false narrative that's been exposed. Yeah, but you stood in your Queen of Swords energy. Right, good for you, collective. Good for you. They thought they had it all figured out. Let me try these ones actually. Give me something from the chakra deck spirit regarding this energy. Let's dig a little bit deeper. So what exactly was this assassination attempt? Thank you. If I can get my hands around this big ass pack. So what was it about this assassination? What was it about this? Okay. That says a lot. So there's some type of corrupt spiritual organization, because I'm quite sure that purple is it your brow? I think it's your brow chakra. No, that's your brow, isn't it? Let me just check and make sure. Is it your brow? Oh, I was right. It is your brow chakra. It's the origin. Oh, so this is where it came from. So it came from some type of corrupt organization. That includes family as well, might I add. It could be all of them. Family, the government, the courts, all of them, secret societies, all of them. And it was regarding your Ace of Wands. So this tells me some of you have a special destination, not special destination, but a special destiny, basically. Not only that, also a lot of you was left some type of life insurance, possibly, or even will. Some of you may have been a trust fund. You're an empress or emperor. Yeah. So this is what they were. This is kind of like on the fence. So this is what they didn't want you to find out, or this is what they were trying to withhold from you. Yeah, 4 of Wands. So they use magic to do this. So they was using these moon cycles. It's kind of on the fence. So that tells me everything they did is now going back. Because now you've transformed and you've elevated. Oh, sorry, this is the 5 of Wands. I thought it said the 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands in this card as well. So that tells me there's arguments, because like I said, in it, this is, let me see. Yeah, your throat chakra. This is what they're speaking about, or there's gossip about this. There's some type of conflict surrounding this. And I sense that for some of you, they've been stealing from you since you was a child. Or you've had things left to you since you was a child. That your own family, because the Ten of Cups is underneath the 5 of Wands. Funny it landed there, innit? Your own family didn't want you to have it, or they was jealous of the fact of what was left to you. So basically it's like a well thought out plot that they carried out with no regret. For some reason, these people feel entitled. But I feel the same way are they feeling entitled and they feel that they have the right to go around doing whatever they want. I'm glad the creator exposed them on the back end. These are individuals that act like they're holier than thou. And they love to gossip and pretend like it's concern or just general conversation. That's a lie. Yeah. They don't like the fact of you are who you say you are. You're a temperance angel. They don't like that. It is what it is. The government knows it too. For some of you, you've been some type of experiment since you was a child. Yeah. This is why you have to go through so much trauma. They're trying to keep your heart chakra closed. Clearly. They thought if they kept you in enough depressive and anxiety filled states, you would either take yourself out or you'd be easier to take out. It's kind of like a theme I keep seeing playing out. And the mad thing is about it is for some of you, you may have done those things in your younger years. That wasn't your faults. It wasn't fully all your faults. So that, I'm not saying you didn't have those faults, but I'm not saying that it was things that was projected onto you because you was asleep. In fact, you was comatose. So if you knew then what you know now, ooh, these people would have been cremated. Let's just say that. Yeah. It was always about money. Some of you are trust fund individuals. Yeah. Queen of Swords and the Reverse. So there's a Queen of Wands in the Reverse.
Excuse me, what are you doing? Sorry? You look very focused. Oh, I'm playing Royal Kingdom.
Because orange is sacred.
Easy peasy game. You think so?
So it seemed like they were doing some type of magic on your sacral chakra.
He's like the rocks before he falls to the lava. Here's a match. Here's another one.
I'm getting like molestation vibes.
Fast.
But he was doing it to you spiritually when he was a child.
Make a gap. No way, I'm losing.
A King of Wands
Don't worry.
in the upright and the Queen of Swords
Down like Royal Kingdom.
in reverse. But what I'm sensing is this King of Wands may have been upright until whatever, what to call it, manipulation was done by this person. So someone allowed themselves to be swayed with magic. And I'm getting straight sex magic. That's sex magic. A magician. Man or woman, either whether they, I don't know, put something in your drink to make you more submissive or make you easier to manipulate, whatever the case may be. There was no authentic intentions in this. This was a straight strategic plan that they followed through with. Yeah. So the aim was to drain you of all your resources, your essence, your energy, your life force, everything that made you you. So technically they just wanted you as like a slave. You wanted just some type of you was only there to benefit those around you. So it's kind of like you was the battery supply for everybody, the whole family, whilst abusing you. So it must be the frequency that comes out in that type of state that these people are obsessed and totally unhinged with. Sickening. But anyway, Nine of Wands, yeah. You wasn't supposed to make it this far. You wasn't supposed to make it this far, but you did. You wasn't supposed to make it this far, but you did. You wasn't supposed to make it this far, but you did. Oh. Alright, Spirit, give me some confirmations on this magician part. Some of you are about to be feeling on top of the world. Or you've learned to, what's the word? Not adapt. Collaborate and conspire with the world, like with the energy, the frequency. So that tells me you have some sort of gift. A gift that's supposed to yield you abundance. Your frequency is the abundance. That's another thing these people didn't want you to know. This is why they wanted you. They wanted your heart closed off, and you stress more about money instead of living in the present. Do you understand? And focusing on what you can control, rather than letting what you can't control consume your mind. That's what you might have done in the past, and yeah, that was also a projection also. So they would add to it to keep you in that frequency. Yeah, you're getting justice for that shit now. Confirm the four calls. Spirit, please, you got one more. Confirm the four calls. Yeah, Five of Swords. Ooh. This is judgment for whatever lies. Again, that's deceit, some type of hidden deceit and agenda. Or maybe whatever plans he was that he was seeing through is being shed light on. Yeah. About some type of family situation. I'm getting this is about money, regardless of money. So again, I take back to family. Or family who paid the individuals to it's like everybody was getting a piece of the pie apart from who I actually belonged to. The heir to all of this abundance, which wasn't none of these people. So they all worked together to steal it. This is why they didn't need to have anything to if that makes any sense. Yeah, you're a princess. The Prince of the Coin, that's literally like an ace of coins. You are actually that is your frequency. Once you elevate and raise your frequency, it's like you step into that frequency of abundance. But these people didn't want you to reach the height of your frequency purely because once you get there, there's nothing, you're unstoppable, but you are unstoppable already, do you know what I mean? But it's like they're trying to keep you at a point where you're not yielding or seeing any rewards for all your efforts. In the past, that's because these people were siphoning it from you. So it's like if you was expecting something good, they would deliberately cause some type of disagreement or argument to get you in a certain energies that they can then go and do whatever spell work and siphon what that opportunity was or whatever that blessing was from you. So clearly it has to be your family. Because otherwise, who else would know it? Who else would have this type of information other than your family? Which extends to the community. We're not reckless, they're all getting what they deserve. I deserve no peace for the wicked. Yeah, so there was some emperor. This is your throat chakra. There was some emperor running around spreading lies or telling lies. And this could be a father figure, uncle, or cousin, or even an ex. It could be female. This could it says the emperor doesn't mean it has to be a man. It could just be a woman that's in her masculine energy. Yeah. So clearly, this person was running up and down, spreading lies to make people not love you, or to try and portray like you don't have any love in you. So it was just basically giving their description but attaching your name to it. That's all that was. Because now, whoever this individual is, they're being seen for exactly all the things they try to say about you. Three of Cups. Yeah, they celebrated this. They thought it was some type of great achievement. Yeah, this is the truth. They also attacked your root chakra to try and keep you in some type of stagnant state. But that's failed because guess what, collective? You took that Ace of Swords and you chopped that cord and kept it pushing. And that infuriated these individuals. So if you remember like a pattern where things would be going good and then all of a sudden you want to share some type of accomplishment. The same people you was telling, thinking that they supported you, was the same people destroying it for you. And laughing at the fact of you didn't catch on. Because you love and trusted these individuals. You know that what they did to you, you would never even think of doing it to anybody, let alone them. This is why their karma is going to be more severe. And the Ace of Swords, that's the truth. When you come to that realization that these were the people deliberately keeping you stuck in life. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Coins, that also shows me they didn't want you to make any kind of money. So they didn't listen, they wanted you in a state where, like they've been portraying, that you're incompetent or you're codependent. How? Just so you know that some people must be really stupid because a lot of you collective spent most of your times on the road. Well hidden, but yeah. So clearly for these people to believe that, do you know what I'm getting? The reason why these people come together so easily is because you have these individuals in everybody's family in the community. For some of you collective, you may have encountered or had some type of encounter with some of these other families and you got a vibe from them. I'm here to let you know you were spot on. It's literally like you're a ray of sunshine. You bring the sun to darkness, or you shine light upon darkness. So he was never supposed to speak up and expose this huge family secret, is what I'm telling, what I'm hearing. Excuse me. Yeah, Queen of Wands in the reverse. So this could be another family member or some type of mid to elder age. It could even be a sibling. What I will say is this individual was deeply involved with the smearing. Maybe this is the person that was in competition with you, who's always been in competition with you. So your mind will reflect back to certain events where your instincts told you something, but you thought to yourself, nah, what reason would they have to be like that? They don't need a reason. Especially when people see everything in you that they lack within themselves, that makes them angry. So instead of them dealing with whatever it is that makes them angry, that has nothing to do with you, they decide to project it out onto you as if you are the problem. So you've got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. This is where it all stems from. And some of these so-called family members are not even blood related. Some of them married into your family deliberately because they know that your bloodline has some type of royalty and wealth attached to it. They just didn't want you to know that. Yeah. So whatever it is, they've been siphoning from it for years. And having a grand old time. Also watching you, because there's a mirror on here, so I'm sensing that they've always been spying on you. That is diabolical. And this is how they knew how to intercept you at certain points. Especially if you never told them anything. If you look, there's a blatant mirror on that card. This is why they were trying to paint a false narrative about it. Because they knew what was coming to you. And they just didn't want you to have it, basically. Evil. Huh? So these are people that took some type of contract or worked with the devil. Or they tried to sacrifice you to the devil. Yeah. So if this is the energy that they wanted you in and it's in reverse, this is how they are. They're overwhelmed. Overwhelmed, overburdened, stressed out, they got anxiety. Because now it's going to be, what's going to come out is how far this goes back and how long they've been doing it for. Somebody's feeling disappointed. You can't ask for a recap. You can't ask for a refund. There's possibly something to do with some type of love connection or lack of. So it's in the reverse. So that tells me they either like to interrupt people's partnerships, yeah, or they deliberately set people up with low vibrational demonic entities disguised as your perfect match. So anybody who is experiencing this or is in this type of relationship, it's in the reverse. So no matter how much you try and fight to keep it together, which is toxic, it's not going to work. That's in the reverse. So that's telling me it's bound to end. It's going to all end in tears. If it hasn't already, yeah. Says the Temperance Angel. Mwah. And that's your root chakra as well. So wherever you feel like you're heavy or like sluggish, that's root work or root magic they've been trying to do. Okay, now. 8 of Cups. Hold on. This is why I need a bigger table. Oh, actually, I can't have a bigger table. When you think about it, where the hell would I put it? Where the hell would I put a bigger table? So, let me see. I'll just put it there. Okay. So obviously this King of Coins could be a father figure or someone of that stature, of that age, could be an uncle, elder uncle. He now wants to abandon because 8 of Cups is abandoning the path of delusion. Is either he was paying other people to target you, to either push you off your path or make you abandon your dreams, or he's now abandoning this so-called plot. Maybe his money's dried up or whatever money he was stealing's been stopped. What I definitely can say is this was the one handing out the grapes, so to speak. Do you understand? Like, oh, if you do this, you'll get this. So that shows me he's been doing it for a long time. So of course it has to be an inside job. So whoever information gets given to first, that's supposed to pass it on. They've been at the head of this the whole time. Even though it says the King of Coins, it could still be a female. But now they want to abandon the path, this of delusion. Why is it? Because all that karma's kicking your ass. Some of you are thinking like upright to an percentage or something. And that's because your heart was measured. Yeah. Now yellow is your solar plex. So you're about to get some type of boost, or these individuals now have tried to cause some type of tower. But what they're not realizing is it's going to be good for you, but not for them. So whatever outcome they was looking to achieve, that's not happening. It's not happening. So they was basically trying to either destroy you or destroy something you're building, or something you've already built that they've tried to basically steal is what I'm getting. Acting like they created it or they gave you the idea. That's a lie. Yeah, you're getting justice about this. So maybe they did something. I'm texting they did something underhanded and illegal. For whatever it is they did. And then tried to silence you from speaking out. So this tells me they've been doing this for a long time. And then when they couldn't get what they needed, they paid other people around you to assist them. So you all get karma. Yeah. We're getting justice for it. You're all going to get karma for it. Don't be mad now. Exactly. What I just say to you. Here comes the sun, doo doo doo. Here comes the sun, and I said, we're chosen, and you chose the devil. Alex, you gotta laugh, you know. It's serious, you gotta laugh. When you think about it, spiritual warfare, oh my days. Once you're up on game about it, it's easier for you to pick up on it. And that's what we've been doing. That's what we've been doing. But that was your contract, or a clause, one of the clauses in your contract with the divine creator. Not the God of this realm, the God who created the universe. So yeah, so this is what's leading to your transformation and your new start. The fact that you had the courage to speak up. And the creator said it wasn't going to be easy, but he said he assured you no harm will come to you, and it hasn't. All they could do to really affect you really was just materialistically, monetarily, with what they stole, which clearly shows that you're nothing like them. They just assumed that you seek your happiness the same way they did, and you've proved that otherwise. And I think that burns them the most. They want so badly to make you be just like them that they've literally gone out there and attacked you to try and pull it out of you or try to force you into that type of frequency. This is why their karma is tenfold. Do you understand? And even when he was getting backfires, they didn't stop. So that should tell you that these people are clearly not well. And they clearly have a lot of demons, but like I said, in it, self-inflicted. And it's all about your ego. Ego, jealousy, and envy. The 10 deadly sins. That's these people. And the fact that you didn't back down, that pissed them off as well. All they can ever do is just sit and spy and watch from the sidelines. There's nothing we can do to you. They want you to believe otherwise. It's like they're just trying it's literally like the fear that they're feeling is that they're trying to project it onto you. Yeah, they're trying to burden you. They want to burden you with what they're experiencing, but it's not your energy. It's literally like it just ricochets off you because it doesn't touch you. Do you know what I mean? So whatever it is you needed to release, collective, you did. And I'm hearing you did it just in the nick of time. It's like you took a huge leap of faith, is what I can gather. You did. You took a huge leap of faith on the creator, and he hasn't let you down yet. Do you know what I mean? There may have been like a little doubt in the beginning, but it's the strength of your faith that keeps you going. Yeah. It's placed you at the top of the world because you didn't allow these people to close off your heart chakra, which is what they wanted to do. They wanted you to close off your heart chakra so you would be at an imbalance like them. And in turn, that would slowly make you decline down to that frequency, whether you acknowledge it or not. So for some of you, this is like it's like a tactic that they use on people, you know? And then they might throw some type of untruth in there to keep you having to be on the defense or defend yourself. Yeah, that's one of their strategies that they love to use. Very narcissistic. Yeah. Yeah, they try to have you hemmed up, basically. It's literally like they try to trap you in a web of deceit that they created and they've been facilitating and they benefited from. Do you understand? And then they want to plant blame on somebody else. Do you understand? Maybe even set you up in a way where they plant things on you. Do you understand? But that didn't work. Because you was guided on how to move, and that's exactly what you did. And that's what people didn't bank on. Whereas they're codependent, they need to have people around them. They need to have people to feel validated. So people that feel that they need to put down someone else to make themselves feel better or to make themselves more powerful, all the while lying on their own character. Why would you respect anybody like that? Why would you want to even acknowledge an individual like that? I don't. And there's a lot of these people out there, and a lot of them are or part of your family members, or might share a texture of your bloodline. Not fully though. Thank God for that. But yeah, they wanted you feeling. So put it this way: everything they wanted you to feel, this is how they are feeling now. Anything they was projecting onto you collective was going back to them. So if they wanted you feeling depressed, down, I have to just be blunt. They wanted you suicidal. For some of you, they try to affect your appearance. They try to make your hair fall out. They wanted to make you look as they felt. But that's not your energy. You understand? And the fact that you still are vibrant, you're still thriving, you still have a new leash on life, a whole new perspective. It baffles them. It's like they're confused more at that. Collective, you gotta laugh though. You gotta laugh. Okay, Spirit, what else? So yeah, they wanted you to like be so unhappy or so depressed. And the thing about it, you can see a theme to it in it, because like I said, in it, there'd be a pattern. They would do this, they would do certain things the same way consistently in the same amount of time. So once you pick up on the pattern of their MO, you can then, but you did that. It's like, instead of you starting going from the beginning, you started from what you was experiencing then. And then you kind of research into when it happened, how it happened, who was around you, what was you experiencing, what was your life like then also, do you understand? And how was your health at those stages? And that's when shit started to fall into place. So this is these people's MO. And it's funny how I can guarantee you, you've grown up around people that had how they look now, that's what they wanted for you, basically. And it's funny how when you speak to these family members, like when you just ask, notice what they say to you, and then you think to yourself, hold on a minute, that's what my family used to say about my other uncles or my other aunties that was like estranged from the family. Now you know why. Now you know why. But for some of you, they wanted you stuck in your head, or they wanted you in some type of mental conflict. Like, it's literally kind of like they wanted you battling yourself, but now they're battling themselves. physically, mentally, and spiritually. Shit. But hey, it is what it is, collective. You can't change the truth. You know what I mean? You can't change the truth. I'm so sorry. It is what it is. But yeah, told you. Will the real chosen ones please stand up? We can all say we're chosen, yeah? But then there's only a few of you that can actually confirm and prove that you answered the call. Do you understand? And it's evident. So these little keyboard gangsters, yeah. Some of you are seeing 1010. Yeah, ooh. So this emperor, yeah, this emperor in the reverse, really, that was using other people's energy to make himself look uprightedly or make himself be viewed in a certain way. Whoever this individual is sitting on the same 10 of swords you tried to dish out or did dish out in previous lifetimes. Yep. Complementary of the temperance angel, earth angel. Just by calling judgment. And then give the battle to give the battle to the Most High, innit? So yeah, whether they choose to accept it or not, sure. I almost burnt my I almost burnt my bloody. Yeah, so he's getting 10 of swords. They are. That's their judgment. It's the 10 of swords. Can you confirm the sentence card, please? Ooh, hoo, hoo. Yeah. So this could be all of them. All of the reversed cards, basically. They're in the 9 of swords. Or they wanted you in the 9 of swords, but these people are. Listen, everything you dish out will come back to you. You understand? But what they do is, in order for this ship to stick to you, yeah, when they're sending something to you to try and put you in a certain frequency, yeah, they then do some type of negative magic, or they pay some type of practitioner to send magic to you, yeah, to facilitate you being in that energy. But the fact of the matter is, that's not your energy. So if you get those kind of thoughts, just know you're not your thoughts. That's not your energy. You understand? But they keep trying to have this thing like how can I say it? Like festering around you in the hopes that you will accept it. Never. Do you understand? Because we know who we are. You know what we carry, and we know our worth. Period. There's been a lot of that as well. But that's how these people feel, collective. Do you understand? And that's not your burden to carry at all. So yeah, whoever these individuals are, that's your justice, your judgment. So yeah. It's like someone trying to speak up and make some. Again, why is it? You know, this keeps coming out. You know, some type of fake offer or fake assistance, however which way you want to articulate it, that you clearly rejected. So because you rejected it, whoever this angry individual is, yeah, sent out the minions, so to speak, or the flying monkeys. So maybe these two, this king of cups and this king of swords, sorry. Maybe they was like doing it like team working. This could be a father and son as well, though, you know. You know, but there's some type of a deeper connection. But yeah, they was ones that facilitated this. So I can say that like this emperor energy, that's someone in like a authoritative governmental position possibly that are working with these people, or these people was, I don't know, offer some type of incentive, and they said, I know, let's extort our stepchild or full child, which way it goes. Because some of you are step parents, some of you this is for parents, but they are the catalyst of all of this. It starts with these people. They were the ones that orchestrated and financed these attacks on you. Once you wasn't around the family for them to be in close proximity to actually cause you any type of harm. And they have to answer to that. Yep, they have to answer to that. Let me get something from this deck. So the whole plot and plan was to keep you comatose or keep you dumbed down to stop you from ascending. You wasn't meant to. You was not meant to be able to proceed through your transformation as a cancer. So this like a thing, it's like a joint venture where they remember family I heard, they pick you, they sacrifice, who's gonna be the so they pay for you to, yeah, told you. Again, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, yeah, hidden agendas, unfair dealings, plots and plans, assassination attempts. Let's just say attempted murder, or you can just say a paid hit. So it's in the reverse, so that tells me everything that's coming out now is what's leading to these people having to, their justice is for them to go, I don't know for how long, you have to speak to God about that one, but they will never have anything. They try to stop they start to stop you from receiving some type of information which you rightfully deserve to receive. But by you receiving this, they either have to relinquish something to you, or they have to be outed for what they've been doing, stealing. Identity theft, definitely. Again, top of the list is your family members. siblings, then extend other family members, then you've got the community, old friends. So yeah, so this is your justice, or the justice for the collective. It's a true Ten of Cups. It's something you actually you're already being incorporated into your soul family, and these are people that actually vibrate on the same frequency as you. Do you understand? They're looking for the same outcome. And that is justice, that is the scales being balanced. So, like, these people just see you as some type of cash out to extort and abuse. Yeah. So when these people get this news, it's going to cause them, it's going to be, when you receive some type of news, yeah, it's going to put more burdens on these individuals. Because they know what they've done. Do you understand? So once you receive a specific information or whatever, however you're supposed to receive it, do you know what I mean? The countdown starts for these people. They're trying to run already or trying to find some way to avoid accountability or avoid them accepting this judgment, but they got no choice. They got no choice. They can't sort it out with no one. They can't find no one to. Whether they find someone to assist them or not is a whole nother story. But it still will not evade them from
We have a royal
paying the price for what they did.
connection. French. Lovely. Not so much.
Yeah. So now we got the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, yeah. But it's in the reverse, so that tells me someone may approach you, like again, man or woman. What I will say is, you're gonna know anyway, collective. You're gonna know. They believe that they can try and come in with some type of brilliant idea or brilliant contract that you can't refuse. It's just a trap. It's a trap and it's a trick. Maybe they may even offer you some type of trip or I don't know, suggest some type of holiday or say, yeah, let's go here or meet me here and there and this, that, and the third, or let's have a drink. It's a trap. So this person wants to try and trap you into something, possibly even take you out, maybe even kidnap you or have you kidnapped. But I want to make sure they do it in a way where you're defenseless. So these are very sick people. It's like they want to either drug you or spike you with something to have you at a disadvantage so they can abuse you. I just heard RAPE, violently. They get off on that too. Yeah. It's just possibly entering the reverse. And I'm also, you know what, I have to say it. So you have, whether it's your biological parent or your step parent that looks at you in that type of way also, you're going to find out that some of them did abuse you like that, but they did it spiritually. Thinking that if they did it spiritually, then it would never be found out. So if you're having memories, like you're having flashbacks or things, and you're asking yourself, like, how many flashbacks or things you don't really remember? Magic again, or whatever. What's the things that they do when they mess with people's mind? Mind control. And that's what they're sprechen themselves about, whoever this parent figure is. Because they know what's coming. They also could have been part of the assassination of another parent, biological or step parent, because that parent wanted to give you some type of information and they couldn't have that. So they was heavily involved, as well as the half siblings and full siblings. Yeah, they was making sure of that. You also have a male cousin. You got both, but this one is more involved in the sense of they have a lot to say. He's like some type of overseer. So he does like the, how can I say, the passing of the messages, or the he's the observer. And I sense you sensed it in some way, shape, or form. But put it this way, collective, you're moving forward either way, so there ain't nothing they could have done. This is probably why they're still actively stalking you from fake accounts. Yeah, because they know you've always been a star. They've always hated that. But we all choose our own destiny. Or we all choose our own contact with the divine before we get born into whatever family we're born into. Can you confirm the Six of Swords? Spirit, please, thank you. Can I get some more confirmation information for the Six of Swords? Oh shit.
Secret vampires.
So basically,
Punching bag. An energy blast sent Quinn flying.
them seeing you be successful and having and fulfilling all your wishes, yeah,
Breathing, huh? Should have stayed down.
got these people bent out of shape.
Like back, but vampires were hated.
So they're angry, they're having sleepless nights.
Stay down, miss out on your charming
Like I said, they're arguing, they're fighting,
was knocked backward.
probably phoning anybody that will listen. And that's very few. Some people don't want to hear no more. So their cover is blown, they've been exposed. Yeah, I just heard this is the breakdown of a lot of false relationships. Some type of illusion's been shattered for a lot of people. Queen of Cups. It could be because of the fact that people know that you are a true Queen of Cups, whether you're male or female. And they're probably realizing, yeah, sit there. They couldn't stop your transformation. Yeah. I could think there's one of two ways, yeah. They couldn't get you to abandon your destiny, your own destiny. And it couldn't take you out either. But be mindful of these people trying to set you up in some way, shape, or form. A lot of people knew about what was going on, they just chose not to say anything. But you're going to start to see them soon because that karma is going to become unbearable. Even people wanted to now all of a sudden be cool with you that was facilitating or they took part in this smear campaign. That was going to be their big one for Christmas, or so they hoped. And the thing is, they spend their 12 hours of the day stalking all your platforms. For some of you, you're going to get, well, you already have got one because it's already been confirmed. The illegal invasion of privacy. Taking illegal footage of you, which is criminal. Possibly even trying to doctor it up. I heard there's some type of AI. It's not going to work. But left them to it. It is what it is, collective. Do you know what I mean? The fool who feeds the fool. Yeah, that's going to come apart. Look at people also, as I'm getting that, by trying to slander your name. Yeah, they're heartbroken. Look at that, how they all came out together. These people are heartbroken. Because literally, you are a sun child, or you've illuminated you've shed some type of light on something that was supposed to be kept hidden. But you did it at the right time. It's like, how can I say? Had you did it like straight away in the beginning, these people had already gone out into the community and triangulated their false narrative. Do you understand? But you knew deep down it'd only take a matter of time before these people slipped up or they was going to reveal themselves. It doesn't matter how long it takes. The truth always comes out. Everything done in the dark always comes to light. And I'm heartbroken now about this because I'm now realizing the full extent of what they did. Not even that. Some of the things that they did would shock the nation. That's how bad it is. And that's what they're terrified about. But at the same time, some of these people that are around know these same dirty. For some of them, they was even getting blackmailed. Imagine they want to blackmail you and then they're getting blackmailed. Yeah. Because they got too comfortable with the wrong individuals, you see. It's fine and well trusting the wrong one, but when you become too relaxed around the wrong individuals, so you was literally like some of you have been played by the same people you played with. So you're heartbroken now. You want to be in the spotlight, you want to be seen as some type of star, and really, he was always a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah. So I can even say this is like the Most High or some type of spiritual organization. Now, had it been in reverse, it would have been some type of like some satanic cult. But I do get that not all churches, but there's more corrupt churches than there are good churches. From my observation, what I've actually been to ones and observed, you know? But yeah. So whatever narrative that has been pushed about you, people see exactly who you are and what you've been doing. You can all agree to disagree, but you can't force someone's free will into doing things how you want to do it. I mean, if it hasn't worked for you, how can you then project that onto somebody else? So that again, it's like you want to control people when half the people collective can't even control their own body parts. But you want to have the power to control another human being. That doesn't make any sense. Try disciplining yourself, having some self-preservation yourself. Do you understand? Learn how to control your own self first, because you'll never control other people. The only people you have control over, these people have control over collect me, it's those pick-me's, do you understand? And my chosen ones ain't the pick-me's. These are people that never wanted you to be successful. You only find never wanted you to be successful. Yeah. Oh, so this is kind of on the fence. You didn't want people to work with you. Or these are people that collaborated together to deprive you or to keep you from your own Ace of Cups, which is your birthright. Do you understand? There's a big difference. Maybe they even tried to put you off of your dreams and aspirations. It's never too late, collective. You know what I mean? For everything, that's never too late. And of course, because it's family, innit? You're gonna think that they know better. Not always. Yeah, so by you sharing your gift, collective, and the way you express yourself, that is what put you or placed you in the Nine of Pentacles. So you're secure. Although these people have been trying to siphon and steal, it is what it is. They're gonna get their just desserts, you know? The fact that you just kept it pushing, you didn't let that affect you. That's how that shit goes. It's always when you least expect it. So they just believe that they can continue doing what they was doing with no repercussions. So that's again, they got complacent. Again, remember I said to you just now, now some of you may be calling 999 or seeing 999. So yeah, they're heartbroken the fact that they couldn't take you off or take it from you or take you off your path to the Ace of Cups. Yeah. Again, it's giving you your abundance. So I just put a card in there. I've got to make sure. A few times, yeah, I didn't realize more cards had dropped, and I finished the reading and I found cards under the chair. So yeah, what was I saying now, collective? Yeah. You remaining balanced, regardless of what you was going through, as bad as it was actually a test. You got some people watching you, I believe, so it led you to your Ten of Pentacles. You got to remember, if you're already at the Nine of Pentacles, what's the next step? The Ten of Pentacles. You're working your way up regardless. You're not letting these people stop you. This is why they try to wait to attack you at a certain point. Do you understand? But that whatever it was, it backfired. Let's just say that. Do you know what I mean? Because whatever it was, you still was able to step over the finish line. So you completed it either way. Do you know what I mean? And in good time, I'm not listening here for anyway, so that tells me it's a good thing. So you're receiving, or you're about to come into contact with some type of King of Cups. And it could be any aspect, so just take it however it fits for your story, innit? Do you know what I mean? But yeah. Don't get me wrong, you're always going to have people that have the wrong intentions trying to come, but I know you've learned or you sharpened your skill of discernment. You understand? For the most part, some of these people can't come near you. Your ancestors are making sure of that. Do you understand? The only people that are going to be allowed anywhere near your energy is people that are on the same frequency as you and those that you are meant to encounter. Period. Yeah. You have immeasurable strength. I guarantee you, for some of you, you're probably thinking to yourself, like, and this is Leo energy, and funny how Leo is a lion. The fact that you pull out the last few reserves, let me see this my ankle. That's me celebrating the collective and the answer. Yeah. It's your time now. It's your time, collective, towards the Scorpio Aquarius energy. It's your time to shine, collective. Yeah, exactly. You hold all these arcanas. You actually, your energy has been seen as a Queen of Pentacles. Because even though they took what they took from you, collective, one thing I can say is you're very resourceful. Strategically, you know how to make something out of nothing. Even with the odds against you, you still pull through. And these people hate that about you. Because they're more for this world, you're just of this world. That makes any sense. And because you don't think the same way they do, they don't like that. That's a problem for these people. Yeah, it is what it is. Let me see what well, that's lucky, there's only two. Do you know what? This is a bit of a random one. Has anybody tried that malachite crystal? I keep hearing about it and I've been looking to try it, but you've got some people that saying, oh, it's great, this, that, and the third, and you've got other people saying, oh, it destroyed my life, don't get it, this, that, and the third. Listen, from you know how to transmute frequencies, it should be fine. But yeah, has anybody else bought one? I'm thinking of getting one. Malachite. Apparently it's meant to be increased. It's very powerful, apparently. So I don't think I'd go and get like a big piece. Start off small and see how we go in it. Do you know what I mean? What's going on for the animal spirits? Creator. What animal spirits is around my collective? Or what animal spirits do we possess? You know? Some of you could have part of the pets that's protecting you also. What animal spirits is over the collective or around the collective? Consistent of collective spirits. Thank you. Which animal spirits is around my collective? Ooh. And that's a weird one. Now that came out first as well. So this is spiritual animals. And that's water, I know that much. So we have unicorn. You're mystical. You're very mystical, intriguing, alluring yet aloof. So that told you have or you harness these type of energies. Like an oyster. You get judged from your outer appearance. And then once people go past the surface and see who you are, you're literally like a pearl. You're a gem, I would like to say. Yeah, a gem. You're a gem. I'll tell you a bit more about them. The fox, the vulture, and the lamb. And what's on the bottom? So that's earth. So we've got water, spirit, earth, air, earth. Let's get them in order. So we've got the vulture, the fox, and the lamb. And that is actually one of my names as well. I was hoping this one of these would come out as well. So this could be fire. Got a lot of earth out here. And these animals, I don't know if you've come across these animals, depending on where you live, I suppose. So we have, let's see, the unicorn, the oyster, I'm going to do that next. The unicorn, the oyster, the vulture, the fox, the lamb, the wolf, and the hyena. So my unicorn people is spirit. Ooh, it's the last one. Okay, so that's when you would have to have gone through all these levels to even get to the unicorn. And it came out first. Oh my days. Unicorn, reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago. The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is, we wonder where our intuition comes from, and if we can really trust it, we think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Or is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension of our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn and you have become? Sorry. Excuse me, you have begun your quest for the answers. And it says unicorn sits at your sixth chakra. Hold on, let me have a look. Your sixth chakra. Wait. What's that one? Oh! So it says your sixth chakra is your third eye. So it starts from the bottom, innit? I do know that. It starts from the bottom. Yeah. So your third eye is your crown, innit? Let me see the picture. Let me take a look at the picture. Yeah, it's your crown chakra, then it's your brow chakra, then it's the throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plex, sacral, and earth. So this is your crown chakra. It says, it's no surprise the subtle essence of the unicorn card resides at the third eye, the exact place from which the unicorn's horn extends. This center is called the Ajna chakra or command center. I agree. All right, that's the unicorn. All right, so the first one is Earth, which is these three. I'll do them in order of the book because it makes it easier then. So what have we got? Fox, lamb, and wolf. Fox, lamb, and wolf. Fox. Smart, strong partner or mate, a wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal for life partners as they commit to their relationship for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. When you're in balance, you're magical, ingenious, you're a teacher, and you're monogamous. When you're out of balance, you're sneaky, unsure of their identity. To bring into balance, it says a partnership or a connection. Lamb or wolf. Right, we've got the lamb. Peaceful, prophetic, patient. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you'll hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with the utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. When you're in balance, your knowingness and your inner peace. When you're out of balance, you're quiet, timid, and concerned. To bring into balance, meditation or listen to some music. Can agree to disagree. All right, and then the wolf. You are a guardian of the family and tribe activism ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching, religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps, although it will surely be uncomfortable at first. Practicing tolerance helps balance our agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. When you're in balance, you're realistic, you're democratic, and you're fearless. When you're out of balance, you're judgmental and dominating. To bring it to balance, practice letting go. Right, the next one is water. So we got just an oyster. I've never had oysters before. I wanted to try it, but I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. It's the thought of that slimy stuff. Like, ooh, what have I tried? I tried cockles, never again. I tried crab sticks, and I did try to have like the salmon. I didn't like it. Just maybe it was just however it was presented. 'Cause if I would have done it myself, I would have added other things to it instead of like that strong fishy seawater. But anyway, guys, the oyster, yeah? Patient secret keeper hiding inner treasures. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is, oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires and life's work. When the oyster's card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. When you're in balance, you feel blessed, generous, and masterful. When you're out of balance, you're reluctant, you're gripping, and you clam up. To bring into balance, share something. So if anybody's feeling like that, you know what to do. Okay? Right, the last but not least is the fire element. So we've got hyena. Damn, we had vulture as well. Yeah, we got hyena and vulture. So this is fire. So we do the first one out. Right, guys, humor, wit, and sarcasm. I can admit to that. I can be sarcastic. The hyena's personality is a jokester and crowd pleaser, but below the surface, they are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance or sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? When you're in balance, you're charming, witty, and you're fun to be around. When you're out of balance, you're scrappy, petty, and very suspicious. To bring it to balance, sobriety. So some of you might be overindulging a bit too much. Just saying, no judgment now, though. But just be mindful. And the last but not least, we have the vulture. Come on, vulture. There it is. Guardian and purifier, essential for rebalance. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there is a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or tragedy is a blessing in disguise. When you're in balance, it helps you clarify, reveals wisdom. When you're out of balance, you're dramatic and aggressive. When you're in balance, clean your space or sage it. So if that resonates for anybody, then you know what to do to assist yourself. But for the most part, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Damn. I was only shuffling it to and put them down. Nina, 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 Nina. Right, let's see what the time deck has to say. Can I get my hands on this today? Alright, here we go. Some discounted decks for my collective. Let me get one more. No, we didn't want that many. They're meant to come out, they come back out again. This could be your energy considering you're upright. So that tells me you're stepping into that dynamicness. Maybe that's what you was looking to do, like an entrepreneurial type of path. I think maybe you did it in the past, or you might need to, you still do it now, but it depends on whoever it resonates with. Sometimes when you speak, it can be a bit brash. I think that people take it the wrong way. Maybe it's the way it's delivered for why people take offense. But in saying that, people hate the truth in it, so you can't really win. But don't let that make you or stop you. Do you know what I mean? And the fact that you set out to accomplish things, I sense that you're the kind of person that won't stop until you've gained what you wanted to gain or accomplished what you set out to accomplish. Maybe in the past you might have struggled with it, or you may have started other things before, and then it just goes left. And you probably just said F it instead of like withdrawing, reflecting on it and on how you can tweak it maybe, or make it flow better or smoother. But maybe you're doing that now. So you're seeing the reward of you just reflecting instead of just thinking it's not going to happen. Even saying that is like a negative thought in it. You know what I mean? Instead of looking at it from a different angle, possibly. If it doesn't happen. Maybe this is the energy that you've grown into. You have that such high determination. Yeah. King of Coins in the upright as well, so that tells me you just, at this present moment, you just focus on business. You're focused on your financial success. You're focused on whether it could be studying, learning, whatever the case may be, whatever you're creating. Okay. You're putting in the foundations for your own ancestral wealth. Good for you. You won't know if you try collecting. But you've got people that don't want to try. They rather just jump on other people's bandwagon. Knight of Coins. So that tells me is that you've built something from the ground up. So you basically built something on your own blood, sweat, and tears. You didn't ask anybody for anything. And whilst you were still building your own, you were still assisting others. Yeah. So how can someone else take credit for something that you built from the ground up? That they had no heart, that they had no hand in. Do you understand? The only part that these people played was stealing what was left to you, hoping that would stop you, and it still didn't. Clearly. Because here we are, collective. Yeah. Whatever it is that you're working on or have created, Something's moving real quick. So something's about to blow up, possibly. Possibly a once in a lifetime collaboration, a once in a lifetime chance, a once in a lifetime experience, but whatever it is, it's coming in fast. So be open and receptive to whatever it is. Before you just make any quick decisions, yeah, whatever it is, collectively you've been wishing for this. Queen of Wands is out here too with the Ace of Wands. Queen of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Okay. So whatever work you have done has led you up until this point. New way of life, new way of thinking. So you're birthing something. It could be a physical. So if anybody's out there that's pregnant, congratulations. Whether it's karmic or divine, it is what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, what I will say is this is something that you might have maybe put on the back burner, or maybe you're just still into, like, whether you be trying to finance it or tweak it in any way, shape, or form to make sure it is going to be viable. But whatever it is, it's going to be successful because then the chariots come out. So that's telling me that this is the key or the stepping stone to your freedom. When you're already free, you know what I mean, innit? Do you know what I mean? Your determination is what the fact that you kept going, you never gave up, that says something as well. I know that a lot of people probably would do it because I used to do it as well. Like sometimes you would just give up at the first hurdle and just believe, oh, maybe it's just not for me. But now you have a different way of processing things, you have a different thought process, you think differently. You can reflect back and maybe think to yourself, oh, maybe I need to just tweak this or add something to it or take something away. Whatever the case may be, you'll make the right adjustments. Do you understand? Because you're in the right place, right time, you're in the right frequency. You understand? And there's no distractions or interruptions from anybody. But what potentially could have been an distraction or some type of interruption, you've closed all that shit off. You've cut all those cords, basically. I get that you may have had to have been like kind of overly cautious with what you spend and what you buy, but I don't sense that you're the kind of person that just spends wildly. I do sense that you manage what you have very well, considering, you know, you make sure that your needs are met. And nobody can take credit for that. Whereas before, you may have been overgiven, or you may have even been a people pleaser where you would like give people your last that clearly didn't deserve it and then he would never return it. So you was always left with your cups empty. And you're not allowing that no more. So good for you. Good for you. 9 of Cups on the bottom. So this is a 9 of Cups which is the gift card. Oh shoot. Yeah, this might be something that you may have been, this came out on the side, so that tells me you may have been unsure of whatever this is, but this is out there, so this is what's leading, this is whatever it is that you're planning on doing, yeah, it will further assist you in moving on into calmer waters where you can relax more, where you don't have to be stressed about anything. I'm not saying that you are, but, you know, just in case. Yeah, I think you're more than ready because this is the boredom card. So this tells me is maybe you're bored of waiting or bored of something. It could just be with like bored of these idiots doing the dumb shit that they're doing. Do you know what I mean? The temperance is on the bottom. or maybe accepting crumbs like you may have done in the past, is that's all boring. So it's like you've outgrown it, or you value yourself more, you value your time more. I would say that you flat out love yourself more. It's like you're giving yourself the love now that you should have given yourself a long time ago. Maybe you thought you give it to other people, they reciprocate and you never did. And that's fine, that's their cost to bear. Four of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so there's an Emperor out here, probably a karmic, who's losing some type of stability. Maybe even a marriage is breaking up. We've got marriage planned. Maybe some type of marriage or some type of commitment is breaking down for whatever reason. But yeah, that's definite. Maybe it's someone that made a wrong choice. Like I said, it is what it is. You've got to stand on the choices you make, good, bad, or indifferent. Yeah. You can be male or female, but you're in the high priestess energy. That means like you're not in there for no nonsense. You don't want to tolerate nonsense. Regardless if these people want to hide in the shadows and do things. It's like you're in your loving yourself more era or self-love era, and people don't like that. But it's okay for people to come and use you for whatever they want to, not even be thankful, discard you, and then slander you, and make out like what help you gave them is what they gave to you. But people are just weird like that, collective, so it is what it is. Whoever these people are, what I will say is, they never expected you to persevere with all these attacks, in all honesty, but you did. I kind of sense like these people was putting bets on you, saying that, yeah, she won't make it for 6 months. I bet you give her a year, she'll be back to her old ways. There's a lot of people that keep wanting to judge you from your past. But the thing is, everybody has a past. But their past, collective, funny enough, is still their reality. So the things what you used to do 10, 15 years ago, you don't do that again. You don't even have those thought process. You're not even in that energy. You don't even know that kind of life again. But these people, funny enough, collective, because when you see all that talking, that's a deflection. They're trying to deflect off of what they're really doing to put the spotlight on you. Do you understand? And I guarantee you, this is why all their skeletons are falling out their closet. Family too. They've always known who you are as well. Always been jealous. They never wanted you to be successful with anything. It's sad because they're actually disappointed that they couldn't destroy you or you didn't destroy yourself. That's quite sad, actually. Some of you may be seeing 666, 444. Again, 555 or 55, sorry. Yeah. You may be signing some type of contract, but you have success in something. So for everybody, it's going to be different in it. And that's because you just showed the world who you truly are. You've always been the same. You're just more mindful. You act accordingly. You conduct yourself productively, and they don't like that. So it's like the more you go on your path and you become who you was meant to be, it's like the more these people are falling apart. So that just tells me a lot of these people, including your own family, was basically deep diving and showering themselves in your energy. blatantly. And it's really funny how the better you do, the more successful you become, the more you elevate productively and responsibly. It's like they're losing their shit. You would have thought they were even proud in it, so that just tells you they've always hated you. You just hit it very, very well. Yeah. For some of you, they played a hand in a lot of your relationship breaking down. Yeah, see judgments out here. The fact that they're torturing themselves by watching you and stalking you and spying on you, that's judgment for them as well. No one ain't telling them to stalk you, but they can't help themselves. Strength again, so that's 3 times this has come out. They hate the fact that they're standing in their own power. And what they hate the most is you don't need them. But they wanted to make you believe that you couldn't do nothing unless they was behind you, which doesn't make any sense when you think about it. Yeah, your wishes are being fulfilled. So that tells me you've done the work. You've done the work. So clearly this is some type of, some organization may actually want to recruit you now. Weird. But don't just weigh up all your odds first. Dot your I's and cross your T's. What I will say. Yeah. So that tells me you're being surveilled. So somebody is intrigued maybe with how you're expressing yourself or how you articulate things. Possibly even the fact of they've been privy to the spiritual attacks and they've seen you still push through unwavered, unshaken, unstoppable. Whereas maybe there was a narrative going around where it's been said that like you don't know how to look after yourself, this, that, and the third. Of course it was a lie. Because here we stand, collective. And the cards are matching up 6 and 7 of swords, 3, 4, and 5 of wands. Yeah. This is what they're fighting about. Because some of these people are now realizing they jumped on the wrong bandwagon, basically. Regardless if they was manipulated, this is what they took their free will. So they forfeited any kind of relationship with the collective, with their own actions. So they can't place it on the collective, because that was a choice that you made. Three of Wands is completion. Completion I'm getting off closing out of these toxic cycles. But you did it in a very diplomatic, humble way. You didn't do it ignorantly. Like, do you know what I mean? How these people was maneuvering. You didn't move like that. But they were trying to like, what's the word? Bait you into doing so. And we got the Knave of Swords and the Knave of Wands. So now I'm getting as well. There's two immature males out here. It could be females, but there's two people that are really immature. Maybe they was some type of accomplice, maybe they was some type of team. But these people are fighting against each other. There's some type of arguing. Maybe somebody feels that they was lied to for why they decided to take some type of dirty deal. Why does it sound like someone trying to open my front door? But anyway, yeah, 'cause the neighbor saw us. This is someone that has a lot of this. So whoever these two masculines are, this still could be two feminines, but it could just be in like deep masculine energy. What I'm sensing is, yeah, they're pissed because maybe one of them lied to the other person to get them to side with them. Maybe they wasn't siding with them. Do you understand? Maybe they had other plans, and this person lied to them to get them to agree to their bullshit. And they're pissed. They want answers. I don't blame them. Shit. Yeah, they want answers. Someone's pissed. Yes. Yeah, so whatever it is that they engaged in, somebody was promised some type of money. So maybe someone's struggling with some finances for why they agreed to do this dumb shit. But whatever it was, they was probably expecting some type of level up, whether that be some type of new contract, possibly even some type of job. Because these people they're not talented. They're not talented. So these could be people these could be individuals that either use their looks or use their gift of the gab to get what they want. Maybe even their sexual organs to get what they want. But this is 2026 now, like, that means nothing. Oh, I nearly broke my sleeve, sorry. So yeah, that's what I'm sensing from this. Somebody made someone else take a risk that they didn't need to. And it effed up. So now the person that they was able to change their mind, they're angry because they're saying, if I wouldn't have listened to you, I won't be experiencing this. So it was some type of loss. That's why they're pissed. So it's left them off worse than it was before. Yeah. I've been getting that a lot. Like someone's angry. And I also think that the fact that you was able to defend yourself the way you did had these people kind of speechless. Yeah. Yeah, this is possibly someone that wanted to offer you some type of love contract, possibly. But they decided to side with these fools. Or they allowed themselves to be persuaded. Or they allowed themselves to be bamboozled. And whatever it was, they walked away from it, or they put whoever it was on hold and said, all right then. And now they're seeing through the smoke. Now the smoke has dissipated. They're seeing through the smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. Yeah, Eight of Cups is on the bottom. So whoever these people are, whoever these two men are, one of them is walking away from the other one. Like they want nothing to do with them. They're that pissed. So I don't know, you could have ruined a friendship or some type of, if they're family, if they're like siblings in some way, shape, or form, or related in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, you've just destroyed a relationship with those actions you took. Because this person's not having it now. And the fact that you lied, that's what they're more pissed off. You made them take that kind of risk knowing you was lying. That's what they're really pissed at. So yeah, they're walking away from you. Whatever it is, they don't give a damn, they abandon you. Maybe this was like your, yeah. Because what you forfeited or made this person forfeit was any chance of an ace of coins with a counterpart, and they know that it's your fault. But even still, they didn't have to take the whatever plan it was, whatever they did together or got involved in. They didn't have to, but that's the choice they made. But they knew better. They knew better. So I'm sensing that someone's trying to like daydream or reminisce about what would it have been like had they made the original choice that they was gonna make. So I'm sensing whoever this person is has the gift of the gab in the sense of maybe that's where they don't have it no more. Maybe when this happened, they had like a gift with words, basically. Like you could talk, I don't know, you could talk an Englishman into believing that the sun was made of sand, and then you could sell him a portion. Do you understand? There's people like that, very narcissistic, very malevolent, silver tongued devil. I just heard, which is why they always like to talk to people in privacy who will never talk like this for other people to see, because people can see through that manipulative silver tongue, basically. But yeah, all these two individuals are they're pissed. They may even have a fight about this. Like somebody wants to knock somebody the F out. That's how angry they are. Shit. And this is probably why, isn't it? Because they know it's whatever it is, it could mean a literal death or there's a death to it. So there's no coming back from this. That's how deep it is. There's no coming back from this. Or maybe they did something where, if it was actual death magic, because I see that thing that the Grim Reaper uses to take off your head, and I see two heads on the floor, and then I see these two heads. So they know what's coming. They know what backfire is about to come. Ooh. Now, you are summoning here with strength. This is a Knight of Cups. This could just be like it's a person that's a bit younger that either has or wants to offer you some type of, could be friendship, but they have some type of love for you. And clearly this is someone who isn't weak. They're not weak-minded, they're not weak-willed. They clearly still have a bit more growth to do because they are still a knight, but everything's in the right place, if that makes any sense. They're just not where they want to be, if that makes any sense. But I'm not getting it in a sense like they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. I get a strong sense that this is someone genuine. Possibly even watching you too. This is someone that will defend you fiercely. Possibly they've witnessed or been privy to, I don't know in what shape or form, of what you've had to endure. But this is someone that clearly knows the truth. They clearly know the truth. Shh, collective. This is justice. Maybe this is the person that's going to assist you in bringing in the justice. Maybe this person is the one bringing the justice. Do you understand? All in divine timing. I understand. But yeah, that's a definite. This is someone that's connected to all of this. But I'm not sure if he was a part of it anyway. He might have been or have had knowledge of, or You might have caught wind of something and decided to do some digging yourself without letting anybody else know. Yeah. This is someone who may have been in hermit energy. I just watched, but has a lot of knowledge clearly. Someone who's willing to fight, like they don't mind fighting. It is what it is. Spiritual or physical. That's what we're getting. Yeah. Cause they know you're a star. Or they're coming to, or they've uncovered the reason why these people was coming against you. Or the truth of why the people was coming against you. Yeah. So this is clearly the temperance angel. They watch how you defended yourself without really breaking a sweat. I think that just increased their whatever passion they was feeling in whatever shape or form. But yeah, maybe they've heard the BS. Or maybe they know you. Maybe they probably know you used to just be a crash out. Do you know what I mean? You have to just tell it like it is. Maybe they used to be a crash out. But now you move differently. And that's very intriguing. I don't know why my mind saying like alluring and very like or you like you ooze some type of sensuality. Whether you see it or not, that's what other people feel and see of you. I heard you. I just heard. I heard that they can clearly see your purity or the purity of you. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. And I get some confirmations with the what's the T deck. Yeah, this is somebody. Okay, so I know one or maybe more than one of you people is an ain't shit spiritual hater with no facts. So this is to me, this is just an habitual liar. Someone that lies for a living. Damn! Somebody lies for a living. For some of you, that's a lot of individuals in your family, or of your family. I just heard as well. Stop it! Really? All right. What else is there? Let's get some confirmations on this overall energy spread, please, and thank you. Yeah, I've been taking those what do you call it? What is it? The black nut, the walnut, the horse nut. You know what I mean, innit? Oh, let me just go get the packet. You are. Yeah, guys. Now, I just want to just try it because that's what I'm liking it. I don't know why I have these things. I just want to just try it, yeah. But oh, it's black walnut, clove powder, and wormwood. Is this the stuff that's meant to rid you of worms? I've not seen any, but not saying I haven't gotten. I've not seen any. I just wanted to just try it because I drink this anyway. The only thing I didn't have, yeah, was the what's it called? The wormwood or the black walnut. I used to use this clove powder, oregano, But yeah, has anybody else tried this? I think I'm on like my third or fourth day. Is there like a specific amount of days before it actually? Do you know? I don't know what I was thinking. I just thought, yeah, what happens is if you have any of these things in your system, yeah, it'll get rid of them all first in whatever timeline, and then by a certain day, it'll come out in your poo. But I have not seen that. Maybe I don't have any. I just want to just try it anyway, because it's still good for you, isn't it? But yeah. So if you haven't tried it, you may need it. Or you can just use a natural remedy. I use a natural remedy, that's probably why. But I still wanted to try it anyway. And I've done that. I've not seen anything, but how soon does it happen? I want to know. Does it take a week? Is it less than a week? Is it a week? Is it a couple of days? I think I'm at my third or fourth day in, possibly, that I've been taking these. I just want to get some of these cards out of the way, that's all. Yeah, but I've been trying it, so yeah. Somebody's scrapping, like somebody's like real hot. You know when someone's like so angry to like their eyes are like bloodshot red? Literally like they're shapeshifted into something demonic. Where they're so angry. Do you know what I mean? With like steam coming out their ears, that's what I see. Alright, let me just put these ones away as well. So yeah, anyway, what do you think? I hope it resonates with someone, but if you know, you know, innit? If anybody does resonate with it, just let me know in the comment section. Please and thank you. That's all I ask for. A little like, a little share, that's it. If you do want to read it, my information's in the description box. Okay? I really did want to get a bigger table, but there's not enough space. So I need a bigger property. That would be nice for the new year. Or at some point in the new year. All right, let's get these. I got all of these? Yeah, I got all of these. So yeah, that's what's going on now. And yeah, that's like a domino effect, isn't it? Because then, I guarantee what they're thinking is, if you've lied about that, what else have you been lying about? Do you know what I mean? And I've got bad news for you. Literally everything. So yeah. And it's mad how people are that evil and that diabolical that they will actually fake information. I'm talking like fake paperwork, shit like that. Faking messages. I know that's what they've been doing. And then to find out that everything was a lie. Because he was jealous and egotistical. Or they just didn't want to take accountability for the abuse they perpetrated on someone who was innocent. But yeah. Not just collectively. It's your own family too. For some of you, and it's been your own offspring as well. For some of you, your own offspring got paid to betray you too. funny thing is, a lot of these people like to act as though they don't have any skeletons in their closet. I guarantee you, they got the most. So when you think about it, people that are quick to make up lies about other people, they're the ones that got the most skeletons in their closet. They just don't want you to find out, so they want to deflect and put you off of their scent by standing in line on somebody else. Even involving other people in their lives, they're getting other people to lie too. Like the little pygmies. The pygmies that don't mind being breadcrumbed. They don't mind sharing. But yeah, it's all coming out collective. It's all coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gotta make it show. I'm coming out. Right, now where's that box? Has to go in that box. I might treat myself actually to another deck. There's another deck that I need to go with this one. And also, this could set you up. Right, let's finish this bad boy up. All right, my lovelies. Yeah. We all know that there's people out there stalking us, we know.
Today we have a royal delivery.
I don't even have any music on that. Alright. Yeah. These are people that all they do is talk shit. Yeah. Yeah, so their baby was played out. Ooh. Yeah. These are people that try to put you in some type of legal proceeding. Do you understand? But that backfired onto them. Because what they've been doing, their little dirty tactics is played out, and that's clear to see. So even if they've been trying to do spell work on the judicial system, it's going to backfire. All that's going to do is going to speed it up more and make the shit they're doing be exposed more. Do you understand? They hate the fact that we just don't care collective. Because we're just sat and face. What do they expect us to do? Cry about it? No, boo-boo. That's you people. And it's funny how they're more in despair at the fact of, not even the fact of the people they've harmed, men, women, and children. Do you understand? Not even worried about that. They're just worried about not having the luxuries that was assisting them. And that's wrong. You people know they sacrifice people. People are not breathing because of these individuals. And the fact that they couldn't get you collective, yeah, it's making these people spiritually bankrupt. Remember, this is what they wanted for you, man. Let's not forget that. Yeah. These are individuals. Yeah, this is in reverse, yeah. So there's been something someone might have stolen. A thief is being exposed. Who's out there creeping. Some type of theft has come to light and it's been exposed. For some of you, you've been speaking up about it. This is a dark organization that deal in insurance theft. Yeah, exactly. They're only mad because they took a dirty offer. Yeah. They couldn't play you into taking a dirty offer. Do you understand? You're uninterested in their antics. You're interested in any of these individuals, even though they believe you don't know it's them. Now this tells me, if this is upside down, this tells me, yeah, they're more angry at the fact of you're not bothered. Even all the stuff that they've been doing in the background, they're more angry at the fact of you're unbothered, you're unfazed. Yeah, because this is someone who did or was trying to actively, or they done this in the past. They put in some type of love triangle with a third party. Just imagine this is the person that they married. They married the person who was cheating on you with. Yeah. This is someone that tried to or wanted you hooked on them. This is what I'm telling you about. People that deliberately go around trying to seduce other people deliberately to attach a spiritual cord to them, to siphon from them. There's a lot of vampiric action going on. They hate the fact that you've got the inside scoop, or you've awakened to the bullshit, and you're speaking out about it. They wasn't banking on that. And it's funny how the minute you speak out on truth, people call you crazy. Yeah, these are people that actually try to physically threaten you, bully you, in fact. I'm even try to threaten your life. It's like they want to control your presence and make you feel unsafe. They get a rise out of that. You understand? But my collective, you're too busy winning. Continue to do so. They don't want you to win. They don't want you to achieve anything because they never achieved anything. The only thing they didn't achieve is STDs and karma. Yeah, this is somebody that's or people that keep trying to subscribe to you from fake accounts to troll your comment section. And then anybody they find that supports you, this is what they do. They start slandering you to these individuals. And this is what was over. You rejected a fake love proposal. I'll say this again. Anybody that thinks that they can approach you in the astral realm and try and lure you into some type of acceptance or agreement with their bullshit, of course you're not genuine. Because anybody within your right frame of mind would approach you physically, right or wrong. Only witches and warlocks do that. Again, your family know this because they're actually a part of this. Do you understand? God created you to shine light on these instances or these individuals. Do you understand? So you was literally a blessing in these people's lives. And they tried to take you out for it. That's what I mean. This is your family and some bitter exes that, mind you, let's be clear, that have moved on with the new supply. Some of you didn't even marry the new supply. So why they bother with the collective for? Exactly. You know about the gang stalking, the fake phone calls, do you understand? The fake emails, fake text message. Been there, done that. So think about it. Unless you people have something to hide, collective, why are they going so hard to try and destroy you and do you harm? Think about it. And then also think about the untimely deaths of people in your community and people from your family. You still know that these people have been unalived. but you was never invited to the funeral. Why is that? This is what they don't want people to know. So I'ma speak it and tell it exactly like it is. These are obviously people that try to go around trying to give you a bad reputation, but in doing so, they just expose their own reputation. And it goes deeper than you think. Yeah. They hate the flow. These are people that steal things. What was I just saying to you about the fake accounts? And it's like you know that there's somebody as a police, somebody that's in the police in their family, or they have close connection to someone in the police force. Because what's funny is all the crimes against you that you've reported, man, they've never even investigated, but yet though you can be illegally investigated over false allegations. Make that make sense, collective. And who's paying for that? Yeah. These are people in heavy addiction that could never take a drug test or a hair strand test. Yeah, even the people in the police force, some people in their state, they have active addictions. And STDs too. These are people running around with no facts, just spreading pure lies. That's what they do. That's what they do best. I'm gonna say this once a month only. You know these people are out here getting cards readings on you, collective. You never gave them no consent. Again, they're violating spiritual law. Why don't you go and get a card reading on yourself? These are people that are more invested in other people's lives, do you understand? Than dealing with the STDs that they've been spreading through the community. They could have never, not even on your worst day, collective. You ain't got nothing to worry about. They ain't that brave. They might give it all that, they ain't that brave. This is why they try to jump people in the spiritual realm. They can never do that in the 3D. That's how cowardly your family members are. What did I just say? What did I just say? And I've been saying this. Look back at my videos. I've been saying this. Yeah, imagine. They keep trying to dirt dig on my collective, yeah, but yet though, the only dirt that comes up is their past crimes that we've been trying to hide and bury. I believe there was a Caucasian man. I don't know if his name was John or Johnny Short. He was also sacrificed by these same individuals. Yeah. And it was made to look like he hung himself. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. These are people that are obsessed. They need to be obsessed with their karma and MSTDs they're spreading, like I said. For some of you, I know this is going to sound harsh, but this is the truth. Some of these individuals have been messing around with people underage. Yeah. For some of you, not all, some of these parents was aware and maybe got paid to just turn a blind eye. Not all of you, but some of you. If you know, you know. These are people that are scrambling to try and deflect or take the heat off of them. Remember, they wanted to be in the spotlight, remember? And these are people that have been also, that's why I say family as well. You also got a few family members out here that have been trying to impersonate you. A half sibling and a cousin. Yeah. A few pick-me's too. And some ex-friends. So these are people that clearly have children. I don't know why these two came out together. This could possibly mean that they literally seek out people that can fund their lifestyle, then love bomb them, then get married to them and drain them dry. So they probably have marriages in different different countries, different parts of the world. So somewhere out it could be a bigamist. Or they've been using some type of fake names. Or I can take it as my collective as the travel bug. That's what you want to do. Yeah. So these people that have children, you clearly didn't have children out of love. You had children as another energy source to siphon. And these children are about to be taken away from whoever these parents are. It's going to be evident. The child's going to speak up on what they've been experiencing. But some of these people, they've been trying to do some type of magic to remove that memory or that incident or that experience from the child's mind. Or just cloud it in some way and confuse it in some way, shape, or form. That's what these kind of people do. I'm seeing it as these are people that now have nowhere to run, so they're cornered. So what's the next best thing? They can't lash out. They're never going to admit it. So what else could they do? They want to play the victim, kiss ass. They will say and do anything to get people to assist them. Stop assisting these people. Because now the karma and the judgment is going to be instant. That's not what they're going to tell you. You understand? And if they can lie to their own, they can easily lie to you. Yeah, these are people. This is what they do with what they steal from others. This is what they do with what they extort. For some of you, this is how they get their victims. They like to get their victims a bit under the influence. Do you understand? A bit drunk. Sip something in their drink. Yeah, these are people that are now broke. That are still out here trying to fake flex. And collective is the same old, same old. Same people, just different day. They've always been like that. They might dress it up differently, but they are exactly the same. And they go on stealing other people's personalities and characteristics. And then they try and take him out to claim life insurance off of these people's backs. For some of you, your own family will put a life insurance policy on your head. Yeah. Listen, the reason why these people want you back around them, yeah, it's a lie, collective. They only want you back around them because they're getting bad karma, yeah? And they want to use your energy to shield them from their karma. And what do you think they're going to do? They'll switch out energies and then offload all their karma onto you and then run off. These old ass prehistoric fossilized foot dinosaurs, yeah, they've been doing this. They hate the fact that you're in the energy. You're just too busy winning. You don't care. Believe it or not, they're thinking they're gonna get the what is it? Evidence on you. How can you get evidence on someone that's not committing any crimes? But whilst they're stalking and trying to forge evidence against my collective, there's evidence on these people what they've been doing. I sent that's the information that's going to be handed to you, some way, shape, or form. They can do all the rituals they want to try and stop this, block this, delay it. So whatever the case may be, the more they do, the faster this shit is going to come up. Yeah, and then you will be moving. It's in the uprights. I take it as my. If it's in the reverse, it'd be them. But they're trying to avoid themselves going through these karmic changes because they know once that ball drops, they can't hide that with their falsities. They cannot hide that with their word ritual. Do you understand? Yeah, I told you. What did I say to you? All over their ego. So they fabricate beef. They make up stories for their ego because they hate the way you shine, collective. It's like some of them seeing your potential, or they actually view you as this, whether you're male or female. They view you as a boss daddy or a boss mama. Big dick energy. I can't say big PUSSY energy. That just doesn't sound right. Us, all right, then us. I'll say big BITCH energy. I'm not gonna say it because it doesn't. I guess it doesn't. Damn, it sounds funny, yeah. This is someone I sent to that they've even been caught stalking or spying on you when they're meant to be in a whole different relationship. But they're trying to make up to the community you're stalking them. But you'll not see any of these people's name in my collective search bar. But for these other individuals, I beg to differ. And that's causing arguments too. That's causing arguments too. I did say that as well. They're being haunted with all the crimes they committed. And it's unbearable. Rightly so. These are people you might see in a community that, or even online, come with some fake smiles, fake love, and really they want to fight you. Or they are the ones that did try to fight you spiritually until they got their ass beat. Never judge a book by its cover. For a lot of you, you know who these individuals are. Without a shadow of a doubt. I did get some boots the other day, If I show them, and then like, I don't think it'd be the same quality. Then imagine, I'm scrolling through TikTok, and this came up with my For You page. I was like, what? You don't get it. Oh, I got them from TK Maxx. I think I paid like £25 for them. But then TikTok had some for something stupid like $12.99. I was thinking, really? Once you see my ones, you know what I'm on about. Right, I'm back. Yes, 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 yes. Look at my booties. These are so nice. I don't care what anybody says. Look at the back. Look at the back. And they are so nice. Oh shit. They are so nice and comfortable. I literally don't want to take them off. And I got these little slippers that I like. These are them. Cute, innit? One thing I will say though, you have to get one size bigger because if you see how thick the thing is, TikTok, oh my gosh, it is so nice. But yeah, and I got some slippers like that as well. Yeah, mine was like, these was like $25.99 or something like that. But TikTok's got some on here for like
See that girl over there?
£13.
2 hours.
I don't trust it though, chat, because you know something I noticed with these ones as well. When you look at, say for instance, they'll take a pair of boots off of I don't know, a Shein website, yeah, and then they put it on their thingy, making it out like, oh, this is the quality you're getting. It's a lie.
Okay, my son falling.
From it's not an organization or a franchise, I won't want it because I just know that these people in China are just making like a cheap copy. It never comes out looking as the picture presented. And then you wear them for a week and the back will just drop down. Seriously, innit? Do you know what I mean? But yeah. I wanted to leave you with a little something, which is the I remember the last one was doing this. I'll take 2 from each. Right, so let's take some from the soft sausage. See what my collectible master. Can I get 2 spirit messages for my collective spread, please? Thank you. Can you get 2 spirit messages? What would you suggest? Can I get 2 for my collective? Give me 2 for my collective. I asked for 2 to give me 2 on the dot. It says, forever in process and progress. Tend to the terrain. Where is the book? So let's have a look. Rate me, Baba. I think I've had this one before. 85, tend to the terrain. Let me see. Tend the terrain, 131. Remember your magic. 131. This is this one, tend to the terrain. Okay? And it says, dedicate and devote yourself to tending to your terrain. Listen to your body, read her sensations, her cues, and her clues. Allow yourself to be fascinated by your own wants and needs. Emphasis on the your own, not someone else's, your own. Your longings, your desires, your habits, and your patterns. Know the terrain about what nourishes you and know what depletes you. Know what enlivens you and know what energizes you. Know what enrages you. Know your roots, your sense of home. Give yourself what you need to thrive, remembering all that you've been through to simply survive. Then tend and deeply honor your sacred terrain. And your affirmation is, I honor and tend to my own terrain. Yeah? I honor and tend to my own terrain. Not honor and try and destroy someone else's. That will never end well. All right, 85. I think I've read this one before. Right. She who is defiantly the full mother-loving spectrum. Oh shit. I read them. I was at 85. I was reading 87. Sorry, guys. You're a living, self-sourcing process that's bigger than you and yet intimately nourishes you so that you can dream, vision, create, and innovate. This is you being forever in process and in progress. And it's through these cycles of process and progress that you can begin to really figure out how to navigate a world that isn't set up in your favor by turning your attention to creating a different one. I agree. Right, your affirmation is, I am forever in progress. I'm forever in process and in progress. Imagine saying that super quick 1,000 times. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, so that's that one. And then I need to alright, let's get one of these. I need to do these ones a lot more, but I can't fit them around my hand. So I've literally got to do it in like 2 stages. I wish my fingers was a little bit. No, actually, no, I don't. I was going to say, I wish my fingers were a little bit longer. No, I don't. My piano fingers are fine just as they are. Alright. Can I get 2 from the Ancestors Wisdom deck, Spirit, please and thank you. Can I get 2 Ancestor Wisdom cards from the collective? Please and thank you. Can I get this card? Can I get 1 from this card? I asked for 1, so I have to just take the first one that comes in. Can I get 1 from this card, Spirit? So we've got, now these are like two major arcanas, guys. One says 14 strength and 18 guardian. 14 strength and guardian. That means something good as well. Where's the book? Oh, there it is. All right, let's see. Strength. Right. Strength and guardian. Where's the major arcanas? 14 and 18. Yeah, I told you these are two major arcanas. Wow, that's saying something there. Okay, 14 strength, 217. Right, 217, and guardian is 230. Put it like that so I won't lose the page. All right, the strength card. Your message is: the pilgrim is awakening to her power. It courses through her from the ground up, sustaining an absolute. This force of creation is an unfamiliar feeling, and yet she knows it to be real and essential. It's hope fulfilled, potential recognized, and all that is right in the world and in her. But how does she summon it? Wield it? What purpose does it serve? Until she has the answers, she can't unlock its magic. There are challenges before her, and the time is growing short. For too long, we have feared the force of nature, fought it red in tooth and claw, or thought ourselves uniquely superior. Separate from the sacred, we have become wounded, unconcerned, and cruel. We have ascended through domination, the mightiest predator of all, and now the world lies dying at our feet. Ain't that true? The essence is challenge, courage, care, heart, path, purpose, action, service, and empowerment. Life is full of challenges and can fill you with doubt and fear. Are you good enough, smart enough, strong enough? If you wait to feel courageous, you may never act at all. Here's the magic trick: act even if you feel afraid, and you will become strong. Leap on the other side, you'll find your courage. Face the worst, and it will bring you your best. You'll discover what you believe in and that you have the power to do what's right. Even if it seems to put you on the losing side, stand strong, stand for what's right, speak from your heart. The path of the heart is the path of strength. And whenever you doubt this, spend time in nature. Let your heart open and feel yourself part of the whole earth community that loves you, supports you, and knows what you really are: strong. It says, your magic is, what do you believe in? Find that, and you'll find your magic and your strength. Yes, we got the Guardian card. The pilgrim's curse was stripped away fears and falsehoods, unmade and made again by the nurturing darkness and engendering light. He sees himself reflected and affirmed by the world that strengthens and sustains him. He is finding confidence and comfort far greater than wealth or privilege can provide. He has learned that there's always reason for hope. The world he lives in is sacred. He strides forward on the path less traveled, hearing the song of creation, calling him to something greater than himself, calling him to serve. It's dawn. Mist is rising from the verdant greenwood and become the pilgrim. Ready, the guardian appears, chosen by the goddess sovereignty. Long ago, he was called the king, a title and identity sought ever since by frauds who lust for power and treasure, and fakers without wisdom or humility. It's an office destined to be held by he who serves the land and all its peoples. This is what makes him worthy, holding his purpose with integrity. Compassion, inspiration, and example are how we wield his authority. But to defend the life he serves, he can also wield a sword against those who are cruel, indifferent, and corrupt. His wisdom and motivation arise from the order of creation. He is the faithful and passionate partner, embodied and divine of the goddess, whom he has loved since the beginning of time. His every action serves her creed that all things make the world a better place for life. The pilgrim stands before the guardian and feels the strength of the gentleness that radiate from him in equal measure. A modest portion falls upon him like an honor to be carried till the fields and tend the animals. Stand guard and step forward. The pilgrim is ready to be mentored and empowered by responsibility. Your essence is God, confidence, self respect, responsibility, integrity, harmony, hope, and protect. Your magic is go outside and pay attention to the trees. When you feel one calling to you, address it as the guardian. Guardian, power of all things that grows. Teach me how to grow, to be strong, to serve the light that is greater than my own. Ashe. Ashe. I don't know if anybody resonates with that. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But yeah. Why is it so low? I don't know why that turned off though. Just trying to cleanse the energy. So that was oh really. So thank you for listening. Thank you for joining my live. And yeah, I hope everybody has an amazing start to the new year. I hope you fulfill all your dreams and desires. As long as they're not karmic, and it doesn't mean you want to harm somebody else for no reason other than your own lack of. So yes, I should be back. Don't know when, but I'll be back soon. So other than that, Grand Rising or Love and Light. I leave it with Love and Light, guys.